Chengzhi, do you happen to have Li Jian's number? He made it to the class reunion, but he showed up late.
Huh? Who's Li Jian? Oh, you mean that male escort?
I told you, stop calling him that. It's all because of his mom.
My bad, sorry.
Who?
Are you looking for Li Jian?
But did he actually show up? Isn't everyone who came already in this group? This is an open group. So I have no idea who's even here. Just give a shout if you spot him.
I told you ages ago to create another group.
Such a hassle.
I watched this gay porn with a guy who looked a lot like him. It was awesome.
What kind of crap are you spouting?
Li Jian, are you here in the chat? I need to talk to you. Li Jian, are you here in the chat? I need to talk to you. 小姐. Let's deal with it this way for now, and then...
Li Jian, you're getting way too full of yourself. Today, I'm going to make sure you learn your lesson.
长中大哥, you're here. Take a seat and have a cup of tea.
I'm not sitting in a seat a male escort sat in.
Get me a cup of chamomile tea.
I only drink Yona coffee.
Chamomile helps you cool off and is good for the kidneys, so tea would be better.
Really? You actually had the nerve to meddle in my affairs? Just because you found some dirt on me, you think you can use it against me? How dare you treat your daca like this? Who do you think you owe your life to all this time?
All these news reports will be taken down tomorrow, so just hang tight for a bit. Besides, the news sources are only based on suspicions. It's lucky enough that I was able to use this to divert attention after your illegal gambling business was exposed. A little bit of controlled corruption can actually show our strength. If we suppress the news all at once, it'll make an even stronger statement. Getting exposed by our own inspection team is actually more advantageous for us in the long run. So, 大哥, you'll need to make a small sacrifice. Also, it might be time for you to change some of your habits.
Who gave you the authority to meddle in other people's business? Why should you be the one in charge of writing the financial reports?
It's a consolidated financial report. Since we're the ones running things, of course, it should be written by us.
Who knows what gutter you crawled out of, you male whore? Just because the chairman shows you a bit of favor, you think you can act like you're in charge? I won't hesitate to drug you and toss you into a party so everyone can have their way with you. Got that?
Changzhong 大哥, you're the real deal. A fearless gangster, loyal to the core and living large. Embezzlement, corruption, loan sharking, violent debt collection. You do it all without flinching. You're so busy you don't even have time to clean up your own mess. I've been working hard to make sure you keep your position. Your subordinates keep coming to me, begging for favors on your behalf, and it puts me in a tough spot.
What's Chief Li's take? We're all part of the same company. So, could you please lend a hand?
I've been going above and beyond to help you out, because I want Zhu Ti 大哥 to keep his position as general manager for as long as possible.
Are you really that selfless?
I've got a thing for old school gangsters like you, 大哥. You're cool and easy to handle. But it's going to be tricky explaining this to Reed. Watch yourself when you head back. The chairman has had it with your gang for some time now.
Did that kid just subtly call me Porty? Or am I just imagining it?
So, General Manager, did you have a good talk with Chief Ali?
Of course, I gave him a serious scolding. He was shaking in his boots.
Is this really a mob organization? It sure feels like it. Even the way they greet each other, all lined up, screams gangster. But the staff working with Chief Li still act pretty gentlemanly. The ones working under Porky, though, are just a whole different story.
Soyez bienvenus, il faisait très froid, hiver de Séoul. Si vous me tenez au courant à l'avance, je préparerai le véhicule. La réunion est au grand hall. L'un de nos employés vous guidera. Je vous souhaite un bon moment. N'hésitez pas à m'appeler si vous avez besoin. Je m'appelle Lin Yuyan, le concierge.
As I thought, the concierge from an international company is in a league of their own. Your foreign language skills are amazing. With so many international guests visiting this season, I was really worried. I'm so glad you're here to help us out. It's a huge relief. Ah, right. Let me walk you through some of our hotel's important policies. You'll need to pay special attention to the VIP guests on the top floor. They're all people of power and influence. Don't engage in casual conversation and make sure to protect the privacy of our guests. Guests should only be escorted to their rooms after confirming with them in advance.
Guest 2 receives 1.
Use the specific special code when verifying identities. To be on the safe side, the control room and security office will remain operational at all times. The cleanup team will also be on standby, even if anything goes wrong. As long as you stay calm and handle it properly, everything will be fine.
Cleanup team?
Everyone knows this hotel is run by the Dangyong Group. Notorious for being a gangster-owned company.
Hey guys, has Li Jian not contacted you yet?
No comment.
Wow, you seem really impatient.
Are you thinking of cheating or something?
You're still powerless against me, Li Jian.
Read.
Li Jian, you sure move around a lot.
Well, all thanks to someone. You're not allowed to approach me without the chairman's permission.
What, are you going to go snitch on me? You're rocking these tight pants, huh? They really squeezed you in all the right places, making here especially sexy. Did you wear them just for me? I'm craving to be inside you, Li Jian. In here, it's not enough that I'm the only one. It needs more, a lot more. It needs to be filled over and over, hundreds, thousands of times.
I've been a bit neglectful lately and haven't been able to visit you both as often as I should. I'm really sorry about that.
No need to come so often. You're busy too, son-in-law.
Oh? So you've started calling me your son-in-law already?
I didn't mean to say that.
I like the sound of that. Could you say it again? Dear mother-in-law?
Don't be silly. I never said that.
I heard you went to your class reunion, so... Did you run into your first love?
That appeared to be Reed's spy. No wonder threats don't work. This client's revenge is way more terrifying than any threat.
A person needs a solid foundation and the basics to secure their place in life. Only then can they be considered whole and ready to start a family of their own. Otherwise, no matter how put together they seem, their weaknesses will show when things go wrong. As a parent, husband, and father, you should learn from our Yanshu. You could also learn from me. After all, who else is going to teach someone like you, who grew up without parents?
Dad, that was really out of line, don't you think?
Yanshul, stay quiet.
How would that naive groom react if he learned the truth? The old classmate who kissed him and ran off is not only a promiscuous male whore, but also harbors impure thoughts about him, huh?
Can't you just get it over and done with?
EM, hurry up and do me. I'll listen to you if you say so.
Yuyan, hurry up and do me.
I know that I may not be good enough for Yanshu. Thank you both for always treating me like your own child, for teaching me the ways of life and how to be a better person. Looking ahead, I hope that you will continue to guide me as you have done so far, father-in-law.
Yanshu, why don't you reconsider that lawyer we set you up with? Marrying a lawyer would really help your dad's business. Wouldn't that be great? But instead, you're set on marrying an orphan, and to top it off, he's just a hotel waiter. I can't even bring myself to tell the neighbors.
How many times have I told you he's not a waiter? Whatever, we'll talk later. You can't even serve a simple plate of fruit to your guest. How can you treat people like this?
Ayo, when it's time for your wedding, won't we be the ones paying for everything? Listen to yourself.
We're not going to ask you for a single penny. So stop worrying about it.
You think a wedding is just about the two of you?
Today went pretty well, don't you think? All my life, they've only cared about my younger brother. Never treated me like I mattered. Now that we're talking about marriage, they're suddenly all over me, telling me what to do and putting on airs. They just want an excuse to get the monetary gifts back.
Not having parents has always been my disadvantage. I get that. Marrying off their beloved daughter to someone like me. Of course, they're going to feel protective and upset.
Can't you just get mad for once? You're such a fool. Always playing the nice guy. It's honestly embarrassing having a family like this. You treat them with so much respect, like they're your elders. And they still look down on you. I'm really fed up with it. Every time I think about having to lose face in front of you because of these kinds of parents, it really messes with my self-esteem. Sometimes, I don't feel much for my own parents either. I even envy you sometimes.
I don't know how I would have gotten through those tough times without you by my side. Don't hold it against them anymore. Honestly, I'd love to have someone nag me like that. I'd never get mad about it.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm really sorry.
Aya, are you crying?
Who's crying? I'm not crying. You should head home and get some rest.
You've had a long day too.
He's becoming more and more unpredictable.
Well, I'm off then. See you tomorrow.
There was a time when I could easily tell when he was hurt. I know there are things I shouldn't get used to, but I can't stop myself from slowly giving in. Maybe this so-called marriage is just the ever-expanding process of being able to put up with each other's limits.
It's been a while, Director Tan.
Chief Li, you're here to see me in person? I've really missed you. Chief Li.
Director Tan, as of now, you're of no use to us anymore.
I'm reaching out to Director Huang from ED Financial. I mentored him myself. He wouldn't turn his back on me.
The developers have decided to force the construction company into bankruptcy and liquidation. Tianchong Construction will be gone for good.
Just one more time. One last time, all right? No matter the amount, I'll give you whatever you want, okay? I'm begging you, just one more deal with me, please.
At this point, you should really let these things go and dedicate yourself to your family.
My wife has already left me. My kids hate me and have no respect for me, but I still can't stop thinking about Chief Li.
I didn't entertain Director Tian of my own free will.
I know. That's why you cried so hard. But the way you look back then, you were so beautiful, so vulnerable in my eyes. I couldn't resist being moved by you.
Thank you for your continued support of Zhanglong Group all these years. Take care, Director Tian.
Chief Li Jian of Zhanglong.
Where's the money stashed?
What money? There's nothing left.
Go to hell.
He's the one who handles these kinds of situations. And apparently, he's quite skilled in handling escort services too. The thing is, if you are caught obsessing after him, you wouldn't stand a chance in the conservative circles. So you've got to keep it under wraps. But there are those who claim that once you've had a taste of him, you can never get enough.
What, he's that good at moving his hips?
Not only does he not fake orgasms like some skank, but he's also struck deals with the top 3 VIPs at the club, leading straight guys to cheat. The reason's pretty obvious, isn't it?
He's got to be a master of seduction, huh?
It's that pure, innocent look on his face, like he's never done anything bad, that makes you want to strip him down. When you spread his legs and enter, he really knows how to clamp tight, and every time he puts on this expression like it's his first time, which just turns you on so much. The pleasure of that kind of conquest, you just can't get it out of your head.
Did you entertain clients yesterday? Why are you walking funny?
Find me a new apartment with top-notch security.
Got it.
The goods are held in containers at Donghai Port and are still in their live form. Let me know when it's decided whether to ship them to the Philippines or China. The company policy prohibits smoking weed.
Here, the real problem would be if you can even tell what it is. Being back in Korea is a breeze. You can relax and enjoy yourself so easily. And the workers are so naive and straightforward.
No one is allowed to make contact without the chairman's permission. Chief Li is, after all, a significant commodity.
Yeah, I might have been a bit too rough on my doll. Otherwise, why would I have been sent off to the mainland for this? I miss you dearly, my beautiful doll. We'll still have to work together on a project hereafter.
I've got a little wish to strip you naked and screw you right in the chairman's office.
Then, if the opportunity comes, let's do it on the chairman's desk.
On the desk? Ha, how adorable.